In the vast expanse of our beautiful blue planet, there lies a world deeper, darker, and more mysterious than any other known to mankind. This enigmatic realm is none other than the Mariana Trench, the deepest part of the world's oceans. While it might appear to be just another line on a geographic chart or an interesting fact in a school textbook, the stories that this trench holds can send shivers down anyone's spine. And today, we're delving into the depths to unveil the most terrifying story yet. The Mariana Trench, located in the western Pacific Ocean, about 200 kilometers east of the Mariana Islands, is famed as the planet's deepest point. Plunging down to an astounding depth of more than 10 kilometers, or about 36,070 feet, to be precise, it's a place where sunlight doesn't dare to venture. To put things into perspective, if we were to place Mount Everest, the Earth's tallest peak, into the trench, its peak would still be submerged by over a mile of seawater. That's right, the depth we're talking about is deeper than the height of the highest mountain. But what's more intriguing than just its depth is the fact that the Mariana Trench, over the years, has been a hotbed of discoveries. And each discovery often becomes a revelation, teaching us more about the world beneath the waves, about survival in extreme conditions, and about life in its myriad forms. Over the decades, explorers have brought back tales of alien-like creatures, of unusual phenomena that defy the norm, and of the mysteries that lie hidden in the embrace of the deep blue. From ghostly jellyfish, transparent sea cucumbers, to otherworldly amphipods, the trench is no less than nature's Pandora's box, waiting to unleash its secrets upon the curious minds. But today, dear viewer, you're in for a treat, for there's something that has been recently discovered in the trench that stands out from all previous finds. Something so terrifying, so unusual, that it has the scientific community, conspiracy theorists, and the world at large buzzing with questions and speculations. While we will dive deep into the details of this chilling find in our upcoming segments, let's tease your imagination a bit. Picture a creature, unlike anything you've seen or heard of, lurking in the abyss, away from the prying eyes of civilization. It's vast, it's mysterious, and it brings with it tales from times immemorial. The Mariana Trench, however, is not just about the surprises it holds within. It's about the very essence of human curiosity and our quest for knowledge. Ever since the trench was first identified, there's been a burning desire to explore it. This profound canyon underwater beckons to us, challenging us with its depth, with its unknowns, and with the promise of unveiling secrets of our planet's history and perhaps our very existence. But what makes the Mariana Trench so appealing? What draws explorers, scientists, and daredevils alike to this place? The answer lies in the very nature of humanity. The trench is a frontier, one of the very few left on our planet, where man hasn't yet left a lasting footprint. Every descent into its dark, pressurized confines is a journey into the unknown. And with every dive, there's a possibility of encountering something new, something unexplained, or something that can redefine our understanding of life on Earth. Our oceans, in general, are vast repositories of secrets. They've given us stories of lost civilizations, of mythical monsters, and of treasures beyond imagination. But the Mariana Trench, it stands as a testament to the extremities of life. It reminds us that in the harshest of conditions, in places where the pressure can crush a submarine like an aluminum can, life persists, evolves, and thrives. In the following segments, we'll embark on an expedition, an exploration of a recent journey into the Mariana Trench. We'll navigate the challenges faced by brave explorers, the technology that aids in venturing into such profound depths, and, of course, the bone-chilling discovery of the creature that's now capturing headlines worldwide. But for now, let's ponder over this. Our planet, with all its advancements, technologies, and knowledge, still holds mysteries. Mysteries that are waiting to be unraveled, stories waiting to be told, and depths waiting to be explored. As we stand at the brink of another revelation from the Mariana Trench, let's remember that nature, in all its grandeur and might, will always have the upper hand, always have one more card to play, one more tale to share. So, buckle up, dear viewer, as we dive deeper into the abyss, into the tales of the Mariana Trench, and into the chilling story of the terrifying sea creature that has left the world in awe and wonder. The journey has only just begun. It was a day like no other. The sun was high, the ocean waves shimmered in brilliant shades of azure and turquoise, and atop these waters was a ship equipped with state-of-the-art machinery and a team brimming with anticipation. They were about to embark on a descent into the deepest recess of our planet, the Mariana Trench. The crew was a mix of the world's finest marine biologists, geologists, and a few thrill seekers, all united by one purpose: to explore and document the mysteries of the trench. Little did they know that this expedition would be unlike any other. As the submersible began its descent, a mix of excitement and trepidation filled the air. The deeper they ventured, the more alien the environment became. The play of sunlight ceased, and the world around was plunged into a state of eternal night, only interrupted by the submersible's lights, which pierced the water, revealing wonders at every depth. The journey wasn't without challenges. The immense pressure of the water above, the risk of equipment failure, and the unknown threats lurking in the darkness kept everyone on edge. However, the marvels they encountered were beyond comprehension. Schools of luminescent fish darted around, their internal glow illuminating the surroundings. Fields of hydrothermal vents on the seabed spewed out superheated water, looking like chimneys from another world, and around them thrived colonies of bizarre organisms that had adapted to such extreme conditions. As they approached the Challenger Deep, the deepest point of the trench, the crew prepared to collect samples of the sediment and to document the marine life existing at such great depths. They had heard stories and seen snippets of the alien-like creatures that resided here, but witnessing them firsthand was something else entirely. But then, just as they were engrossed in their research, an anomaly appeared on the submersible's radar, a large, moving entity unlike any they had seen before. Curiosity piqued, they redirected their lights and cameras, hoping to catch a glimpse of this enigmatic presence. And that's when they saw it. Emerging from the shadows was a creature of colossal proportions, a being that seemed to defy all understanding of marine biology. Its elongated body shimmered with iridescence, its scales reflecting a mosaic of colors as it moved gracefully through the water. But what truly caught the crew's attention were its eyes, large, glowing orbs that seemed to observe the submersible with an intelligence and curiosity that matched their own. For a moment, time seemed to stand still. Here, in the most remote and extreme part of our planet, they had encountered a leviathan, a creature of legends, a beast that many believed was merely a myth. As the initial shock waned, the crew scrambled to document this marvel. Cameras whirred, notes were scribbled, and every available piece of equipment was employed to capture the essence of this majestic entity. As the minutes passed, the creature seemed to display a curious nature. It circled the submersible, at times coming close, its gaze ever watchful. And then, as suddenly as it had appeared, with a swift motion of its tail, it delved into the shadows, leaving behind a trail of luminous particles and a crew in absolute astonishment. The ascent back to the surface was filled with animated conversations. They had discovered something unprecedented, a creature that could very well redefine our understanding of life in the deep sea. Speculations ran wild. Was it a species that had remained unchanged for millions of years? A living relic from a time when monstrous beings dominated the oceans? Or was it an entirely new species, one that had evolved in the isolation of the trench's depths? Conspiracy theorists had a field day. Theories were spun around the creature's origin. Some believed it to be an extraterrestrial being, while others speculated it to be a creation of secret underwater experiments. There were those who even whispered about it being the famed sea monster, the Kraken, a creature of folklore known to drag entire ships into the abyss. Whatever the origin, one thing was clear: the Mariana Trench had once again revealed a secret, a testament to the boundless wonders our planet holds. The discovery sent ripples across the scientific community, prompting debates, discussions, and plans for future expeditions. But beyond the realms of science and tales of the deep, the encounter was a humbling experience. In our quest for knowledge and understanding, every so often, nature throws a curveball, reminding us of the infinite mysteries that are yet to be unraveled, of tales that are yet to be told, and of the wonders that lie in wait, deep within the embrace of our planet's blue heart. Join us in our next segment, as we dive deeper into the analyses, the theories, and the stories surrounding this unprecedented discovery in the Mariana Trench. The adventure continues, and the tales of the deep grow ever more captivating. Stay with us, for the ocean's secrets are vast, and we're just scratching the surface. The encounter with the gargantuan creature in the Mariana Trench had reverberated across the globe. It wasn't just a fleeting story on a slow news day. No, this was a discovery that jolted both the scientific community and the public at large. And as with anything monumental, it spurred countless questions. What was this creature? How did it come to be? And what did its existence imply about our understanding of marine life? To begin piecing together the puzzle, marine biologists and oceanographers from various institutions converged to analyze the footage and data collected during the expedition. The video of the creature, which had since gone viral, showed a being that was both breathtaking and bewildering. Its graceful, undulating movements, its luminescent scales, and its penetrating gaze, all of it was, quite literally, otherworldly. The first challenge was to classify this creature. Given its colossal size and the unique features it sported, it didn't fit neatly into any known marine species category. Was it a type of giant cephalopod, perhaps a distant relative of the colossal squid? Or was it more closely related to ancient sea serpents depicted in sailors' tales and ancient chronicles? Genetic samples would have been ideal, but given the creature's fleeting interaction with the submersible, none could be collected. Thus, Scientists had to rely on observations and comparative anatomy. Its elongated body and the way it moved suggested it might be a type of fish or eel. But its size, its colors, and its almost ethereal aura begged the question, could it be an entirely new genus or even family? The creature's environment, the Mariana Trench, offered some clues. This trench is the deepest part of our world's oceans, a place where sunlight doesn't reach, pressures are immense, and temperatures are near freezing. Life here has evolved in isolation, giving rise to species found nowhere else on Earth. Perhaps, in this secluded world, evolution had taken a turn that led to the birth of this magnificent being. But nature wasn't the only point of speculation. Theories outside the realm of science began to gain traction. The creature's discovery had stirred the waters of conspiracy theories and fantastical explanations. Some suggested that the creature was evidence of ancient civilizations that once ruled the oceans. Others floated the idea that it was a guardian of the deep, a protector of the ocean's mysteries, as described in various myths. UFO enthusiasts jumped into the fray, arguing that the Mariana Trench could be a haven for extraterrestrial beings. After all, if aliens wanted to study Earth without attracting attention, what better place to hide than in the uncharted depths? They posited that this creature might be a sentinel of sorts, a bioengineered organism sent to observe and perhaps even communicate. Among the more whimsical speculations, tales of mermaids and mermen resurfaced. Perhaps this creature was the steed of underwater denizens, a bridge between the tales of old and the realities of our world. And then there were those who believed it was a manifestation of the Earth's soul, a spirit of the waters making its presence known in these trying times. While the scientific community worked diligently to decode the mystery, the discovery also had profound cultural and philosophical ramifications. If such a creature could exist in the Mariana Trench, what did it mean for our understanding of life on Earth? Were there more such wonders waiting to be discovered? And most importantly, how had it remained hidden for so long? This behemoth from the deep had, in many ways, rekindled humanity's sense of wonder. At a time when many believed we had seen it all, mapped every inch of the Earth, and demystified the planet's wonders, here was a stark reminder that our world was still full of mysteries. It underscored the notion that with every answer we find, 10 more questions arise. The beast from the Mariana Trench was not just a biological enigma. It was a symbol, a testament to the vastness of our planet's oceans and the infinite possibilities they harbor. It was a call to reflect on our relationship with the oceans, to respect their depths and the life they cradle. As the world pondered, debated, and dreamt about the creature, plans were already underway for another expedition. The intent was clear: to find the creature again, to study it more closely, and to hopefully unravel the many layers of mystery it embodied. In our next segment, we'll delve into the preparations for this daring mission and explore the challenges and potential revelations it promises. So, dive in with us, as we journey deeper into the enigma of the Mariana Trench and its newfound resident. The voyage is far from over, and the tales are only getting more enchanting. The first discovery was a seismic shock, a ripple across the world of marine biology and public imagination alike. But with every story that captures hearts and minds, a sequel is inevitable. The enigmatic Leviathan from the Mariana Trench demanded a second look. Researchers and enthusiasts alike clamored for more details, more footage, more understanding. It was clear, another descent into the abyss was imminent. With the promise of unraveling the mysteries of this deep-sea marvel, organizations and private donors from all over the world pooled resources. Funding wasn't the issue. Instead, the challenges lay in the technicalities of such a mission and the inherent risks associated with plumbing the inky depths of the trench once more. While the first mission had been somewhat serendipitous, the stakes were higher now. The expectations were monumental. Engineers and scientists collaborated on building a more advanced submersible, one that could withstand the trench's immense pressures for longer durations and was equipped with the latest in imaging and data collection technology. They dubbed it Neptune's Eye. The team for the second descent was meticulously chosen. It comprised seasoned marine biologists, deep-sea divers with experience in extreme environments, and a couple of documentary filmmakers to ensure that this journey was chronicled for posterity. The world watched with bated breath, their anticipation palpable. Everyone hoped for another rendezvous with the trench's titan. The descent began on a misty morning, the azure waters of the Pacific shimmering with promise. Neptune's Eye slowly vanished beneath the waves, beginning its slow and steady journey to the very bowels of the Earth. Inside the vessel, the mood was a mix of tension, excitement, and reverence. Everyone knew they were on the brink of potential history. Hours turned into days. The team encountered the regular denizens of the deep, luminous jellyfish that glided by like ethereal specters, bizarre anglerfish with their natural lanterns, and schools of creatures so alien, they seemed to belong to another world. Yet, the true object of their quest eluded them. On the fourth day, something shifted. The instruments aboard Neptune's I detected an anomaly, a shadow that moved too gracefully and was too vast to be anything but the creature. The team's excitement was palpable. They maneuvered closer, their every action precise and deliberate. Suddenly, there it was. The Leviathan, even more magnificent up close. Its luminescence seemed more radiant, casting an otherworldly glow that illuminated its surroundings. As the submersible's lights met the creature's gaze, there was a moment, a fleeting second, of what felt like understanding. A silent communication between species, eons apart in evolution, yet meeting in this remote corner of our world. The creature's body undulated in waves, revealing textures and patterns previously unseen. Scales that shimmered like polished gems, tendrils that seemed to sense the waters around them, and fins that hinted at the ability to travel at great speeds if needed. The team managed to collect some samples, a few shed scales and a water sample from its immediate vicinity, rich in the creature's secretions. But as quickly as the encounter had begun, it ended. The Leviathan, perhaps wary or simply disinterested, receded into the dark abyss, leaving the team in a state of awestruck silence. The ascent back to the surface was a blur. Everyone aboard Neptune's I knew that they had witnessed something extraordinary, a moment that would be etched in marine history. Once back on the ship, the samples were carefully stored for analysis, and preliminary findings were broadcast to the world. The scales were unlike anything seen before, composed of minerals and organic compounds that suggested a possible ability to harness and produce light. The secretions in the water hinted at complex communication methods, perhaps even a form of sonar unique to this colossal creature. Debates and discussions raged on. While some argued for the preservation of the trench and its enigmatic inhabitant, others saw opportunities. Could the creature's unique properties be harnessed for technological or medical advancements? Was there potential for tourism, allowing others to experience the wonder of the deep-sea giant? The world had been given a gift, a reminder of the marvels that lie hidden in the depths of our planet. But with such a discovery came responsibility. How humanity would act in the face of this knowledge remained to be seen. Join us in the concluding segment, where we explore the ramifications of this discovery on the scientific community, the ethical debates it sparked, and the future of exploration in the world's deepest and most mysterious trench. The story of the Mariana Trench's guardian is far from over, and its ripples are only beginning to be felt. The astonishing discovery in the Mariana Trench, like most profound moments of human exploration, brought with it a whirlwind of emotions. Awe, wonder, and insatiable curiosity, to be sure. But there were also murmurings of something else, a deeper, more introspective pondering. How do we, as a species, respond when faced with something so staggeringly beyond our realm of understanding? From street corners to grand auditoriums, cafes to international conventions, the world was abuzz. The Leviathan of the Mariana Trench, affectionately dubbed by some as the Mariana Guardian, became the fulcrum of many debates. Scientists, initially overwhelmed by the wealth of data that Neptune's I had brought back, began to piece together the jigsaw. The creature's scales, which were found to possess bioluminescent properties, revealed a fascinating blend of biology and geology. Some hypothesized that these scales could potentially revolutionize the fields of energy or medical imaging. The secretions hinted at intricate communication channels, perhaps even pointing to advanced cognitive capabilities previously deemed impossible for deep-sea creatures. But even as the scientific community delved into the hard facts, the philosophical and ethical angles began to surface. Religious scholars saw in the Mariana Guardian a testament to the mysteries of creation. Environmentalists argued that this monumental discovery was a poignant reminder of the vast unknowns in our planet's ecosystems, advocating for stricter protections for marine sanctuaries. Economists and business moguls, always with an eye for opportunity, contemplated the financial prospects. Could there be tours to see the Guardian? Merchandising opportunities, films, documentaries, the commercial potential seemed limitless. And then, of course, there were the conspiracy theories. Was the Mariana Guardian really a natural creature? Or could it be evidence of extraterrestrial life, a sentinel from another galaxy sent to observe Earth's inhabitants? Theories, both plausible and wildly speculative, spread like wildfire, igniting passions and debates on every conceivable platform. The implications on marine law were profound. Who, if anyone, had rights to the trench and its newfound resident? Countries began to discuss, with fervor, the jurisdiction and ownership of international waters. Some nations called for a global treaty, ensuring the Guardian's safety and preserving the trench as a place of universal heritage. But perhaps the most touching reactions came from the younger generation. Schools around the world reported a significant surge in interest in marine biology. Children painted pictures of the Guardian, wrote stories, and dreamt of becoming the next explorers to dive into the deep. It was clear that the Mariana Guardian had captured the imagination of the young and old alike, leaving an indelible mark on the collective consciousness. In response to the swelling public interest, international bodies convened to determine the future of the Mariana Trench. It was decided, after much deliberation, that the trench would be declared a world marine sanctuary. Limited, highly regulated exploratory missions would be allowed, but commercial activities would be strictly prohibited. Furthermore, the global community came together to fund a state-of-the-art research facility dedicated to the study and preservation of the trench and its inhabitants. It was a moment of unity, where the world collectively acknowledged the importance of preserving its wonders. As we reflect on this incredible journey, from the first tremors of discovery to the global phenomenon it became, there's a lesson to be drawn. Our planet, as vast and explored as it might seem, still holds secrets. Every corner, every depth, is a potential vault of wonders waiting to be unlocked. The Mariana Guardian serves as a beacon, a reminder that exploration is not just about new frontiers in outer space, but also the uncharted territories in our own backyard. In our relentless quest for understanding, we must tread with care and respect. For in our hands lies not just the power to discover, but also the responsibility to protect. The story of the Mariana Guardian is not just about a creature, it's about us, our choices, and the legacy we wish to leave behind. And as the sun sets over the vast expanse of the Pacific, casting shadows over the Mariana Trench, one can't help but wonder, what other secrets does the deep blue hold? Only time, and our enduring curiosity, will tell.